Welcome back to G&G Plays Mass Effect. As you may have noticed, Tabitha, our friends are now in new duds.
That's right, Chris. We are looking at some very interesting changes that have already happened. Rex is no longer in the bright yellow.
Nope, he has now changed it out for stealth camo and black.
It is now Garrus
style.
who holds the yellow card.
Yes, he does. Got a warning tab. Badass.
Note to self, Rex does not look awesome in the yellow.
No, he does not.
But in battle, it's really nice to know where he is.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Actually would be pretty useful.
One of the things that I'm just like, if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, and we had a whole territory, I'd be like, okay, we're so all either wearing red or like yellow. Like, we're just gonna be those guys.
Yeah, but we don't want to stand out.
Yeah, we do.
Not really.
Yeah, we do.
No. Apocalypse, you gotta blend.
You are not
Vigil.
but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Man, your beacons were broken.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike
Taint
the
of
other
indoctrination
that passed
tab.
A
recently,
taint?
Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute.
Played
How come
Cards
I can
Against
understand
Humanities maybe
why are we
one too many
speaking in
times.
Yes, we
I
have.
have been
That
monitoring
card
your
rings true in my head.
communications
If
since
you know
you
what card I'm
arrived.
talking about,
I have
Mention
translated-
it down below.
Maybe not write it verbatim in the comments.
My name is Vigil. You are safe here.
Write the
for
first
moment,
line.
But that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
We don't have time for this. We're trying to save a galaxy.
Right now, we have to go.
You seek to end a cycle that has continued for millions of years. To stop it, you must first understand it, or you will make the same mistakes we did.
Well, then
The
speak
Citadel is
faster.
the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us.
Literally everyone makes
But
the
the
same
Citadel
mistakes
is
then.
a trap.
Well, everyone makes the
station
Citadel
is
their
actually
base
an
of
enormous
operations for their
mass
government,
relay,
and
one that links to dark space,
the Citadel
and
is
void
a mass
beyond the
relay.
galaxy's
It links to
horizon.
dark space, which is where all the Reapers are
When
hiding,
the
which is
Citadel
way
relay
beyond
is
anything.
activated, the
And
Reapers will pour
yeah, they
through,
show up and just
and
wreck
you
all
know
government
will be
of the
destroyed.
entire universe in one shot.
The Reapers
But
can
what
wipe out
governs the
Council and
Citadel? Like,
entire
what is
Citadel
it
All
with
the
that-
a
different
single
races.
surprise
The
attack.
council we've been talking to,
That was
they're the
our
ones who
fate.
run that.
Our
Got it.
leaders were
And
dead
imagine
before
all of
we
them
even
died at the
realized
same
they were under
time.
attack.
The entire chain
The
of
Reapers
command.
seized
Everyone on the
control
Citadel
of
is a
the Citadel,
politician,
and through it,
a
the
leader,
mass
someone
relays.
quote unquote important. And they just destroyed all of them.
Somebody's got a little Freudian
Each
something
solar
going
system
on
was
in this
isolated.
concept here.
And
Like,
so we've made the same mistakes that even the Protheans made, which was make the Citadel
so
their
the
seat of
answer
power.
is not to
Over
kill the
next decades,
politicians,
the Reapers
Well,
systematically
sometimes you need
obliterated
'em.
our people.
right?
World by
Because
world,
they-
system by system,
They like doing what they
methodically
do.
wiped us
I
out.
will never
Keep your fast
understand it.
talkers. You're gonna need them.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Car salesmen in
Through the
politics.
Citadel, the
They talk
Reapers
fast.
had
Get the
access to
auctioneer.
all our
Get that
records,
auctioneer.
maps,
You know who I'm
census data.
talking about.
Oh
Information
yeah,
is
yeah.
power, and
No,
they
you
knew
need somebody
everything
who's
about
like,
us.
you know,
Fields
irrefutable.
advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds
If that's
were
even
utterly
possible
destroyed.
anymore.
Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
Slavery,
These
not good.
indoctrinated servants became sleeper
Bad
agents
idea.
under Reaper control. Taken
Bad
That
idea.
indoctrination thing is such a pain in the ass. Basically, it brainwashes you, and then you can go in as a spy, essentially, and then just go nuts and kill everyone.
Another bad idea.
It's, I mean, literally, the indoctrinated, they get pulled in by the people who, like, see them as people who've just survived.
I'm telling you
It's
now,
terrible.
this is
For a
group.
reason.
It's
Tell me what I
not a
need to
good
do.
idea
I mean, no.
to suggest that everyone has to be in one line or another. It's not, let them choose.
That's what I love about this game, Tab. We get to choose.
Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale
Almost
version of a
everything
mass
we get
relay,
to choose.
one that
You
linked
all know what I'm
directly to
talking
the
about.
Citadel.
Choice
No
is
spoilers.
so
The relay
important.
network.
Choice is so important. That's why I'm digging this game. Every choice matters.
Every choice
What
does.
happened
Yeah.
next?
We severed all
It's like, if you guys have not
communication
actually
with
played
the
this whole
outside, and
series,
our
I
facility went dark.
do everything you
personnel
can in Mass
retreated
Effect 1.
underground
Every
into these
mission that you can do,
archives.
do it. And
To
then get that
conserve
file and
resources,
transfer it to 2
everyone
and
was
3.
put into
Things
cryogenic
happen in 3 that
stasis.
you don't normally
I
get to
was
see.
programmed to monitor the
And especially
facility
for the people who
and
are
wait
on
for staff when the
PS3 when they
data
first started
passed.
playing this, they didn't have
But
the first game
genocide of an
initially.
entire
They
species
started
is
it
a
too
long,
until
slow
the trilogy,
process.
the whole
really?
trilogy pack was
Years
released.
passed.
Oh,
Like
wow.
many years later. I mean, Mass Effect was
The
an
Reapers
Xbox
persisted,
exclusive,
and my
and I
energy
gotta say, probably
reserves
one of
were
the better
dwindling.
ones.
Oh, that totally
Like,
blows my mind that
You
people
should've
just have
fought.
to start it too. Like, I just
yeah.
can't.
Well, they
even-
got the Genesis
I mean,
DLC.
this is pretty
Our only
great.
hope
Well, that's the
was
thing is like they go
remained
through the
confident.
Genesis DLC, which basically is a
I
comic,
began to disable
an
life support
audible
non-essential
comic.
personnel.
Basically, they read it to you and
First,
talk about
then
stuff, and then you get to
security.
make like the major
One by
choices.
one,
It's
their
like,
parts were
did
stripped
Rex
down
die
to
or did
conserve
you
energy.
save him? You know, by
Oh.
convincing him to stand down. It's
Eventually,
like,
Yeah.
only the
who did you
station
fall
pods
in
of
love
the top
with?
scientists
You know,
remained
things
active.
happened here. What did you
Even
do?
these were in
So it's kind of a
danger of
quick and
failing when the
dirty way
Reapers
of like
finally
reliving the
retreated
first
back
game.
So
to
far, it's
Citadel
our
Building.
subordinates that are no longer
Stasis
subordinates.
pods out there.
I don't know what that
We just shut
means.
them down.
It's just the
You
quote.
killed them.
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
But
This
yeah, if you
outcome
actually
was
play
not
through the
completely
first game, though,
unforeseen.
there's a lot of
My
things that can
actions
happen in
were a
this one that
result of
actually influence the
contingency
third one.
programming entered on my
In a few
creation.
small ways, but to me, it was worth the payoff
I bet they
because
didn't
it's
tell
like
me
I
how
went
to
through a
set
lot.
yourself about this.
It's like for those of you who may not
I
know,
saved
it's
key
I
personnel.
fully got all the
When the
achievements on
Reapers retreated,
Xbox for
the
Mass
top
Effects 1, 2,
researchers
and
were still
3.
alive.
So
My
I have played
actions are the
through
only reason any
almost
hope
every
remains.
iteration of the game you possibly can.
When the
Ah, it's
researchers
gonna be
woke, they
fascinating.
That
realized the
insanity
Protheans
difficulty
were
on
used
1
to
is probably the hardest of
There
all
were only
3.
a dozen
2
individuals
is a good
left,
runner-up,
far
and
too
3
few
was
to
pretty
sustain a
weak.
viable population.
Like, unfortunately, that
Yet
one
they
actually
vowed
ran
to
pretty
find
weak. For
some
me,
way
as
to
far
stop the
as
Reapers
their
from
insanity
Yeah.
difficulty, I walked
A
through it.
way to
Who
break
knows,
the
though?
cycle
You know, it might be a
forever.
different experience. This
knew
is
the
why we do
Keepers
this
were
show,
defeated.
you know?
I guess after 2 games, I got good.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
I mean, for
The
those in the
Keepers are
audience, you know, we've been
controlled by the
doing this for a
Citadel.
minute.
Before each invasion,
Literally,
signal
like a
is sent
minute.
through
You've
the station
probably
compelling the Keepers
been
to
breezing
activate the
through
Citadel
most of these
relay.
episodes by now.
We hope.
We
After
thank you
decades of feverish
so much
study,
for
Always
joining
appreciate
us.
you guys.
discovered
So
a way
much.
to alter
You know,
this
but this
signal.
is really all about
Using
having a
the
good
conduit, they
time and
gained
just getting through
access to
these
the
wonderful
Citadel and
stories.
made the
That you would
modifications.
otherwise never see.
This
Again,
time,
not gamer.
When Sovereign sent the signal to the
Again,
Citadel,
not
the
gamer.
Keepers
Yes,
ignored it.
gamer,
The
not
Reapers
gamer.
are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's
These
external
people have been talking for a
defenses.
very long time, Tab. How
Correct.
much of this have we been
And
paying
once
attention to?
inside, he
I don't
can
think much.
transfer control of the station to
Well,
Sovereign.
Chris-
Hopefully, those of you at home have been able to at least listen to this, get the idea that this guy basically failed at his job.
And the
I mean,
cycle of
so many more should
extinction
have survived.
will
In the
begin
end,
again.
you're going to have to play this game if you really want to hear and get
there any way
involved,
we
and we
can
would
stop them?
recommend it. I would
There's a
say
data
this is an
file in my
excellent
console.
game.
I mean,
Take
think
a
if
copy with
think if
Excellent.
a Telltale
When you reach the
game,
Citadel's
but
master
was actually
control
really
room,
fleshed out in
upload
the
it to
world,
station.
almost
It will
slightly
corrupt the Citadel's
semi-open
security
world,
protocols
and you get to
and
go
give you
wherever you want,
temporary
whenever you
control
want,
of the
and do
station.
whatever you want.
It might give you a chance
And,
against
and some
Sovereign.
pretty good graphics. I mean, wow. You know,
I
I'm
mean,
really
for the time,
enjoying
I mean,
this.
for the time that this game came out, I mean, it was one of the first like Xbox
Through the
games.
conduit,
Yeah.
This,
follow Saren. He will lead you to your
because
destination.
BioWare, the company who made this is before they were
Saren's getting
bought
a
out by
bit of a head
EA.
start. Grab that data
That
file and let's
2
go.
and 3 were
The
produced
one you
under
call
EA
Saren
or
has not
distributed,
reached
however you
the
want to do that.
conduit. Not yet. There is still
But
hope
before
if you
this, they
hide.
had Knights of the Old Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and Jade Empire. Those were originally on the original Xbox. I gotta say original Xbox. You can't say Xbox One because that's what we're playing on right now, emulating an Xbox 360 game. Talking about this is some meta right here, Tim.
Oh my gosh, and the Xbox 360 was when I actually, for the first time, was like, ooh, I kind of like games. But I can't play them for beans. I can't. I try so hard. I try so hard!
And you understand so little.
But it's just so difficult. I mean, it really is. Like, for some reason, my hand-eye coordination is, like, zilch.
I've been developing this since I was a small child.
Really, yes.
Out in the woods in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have your fancy hood-angled satellite TV or the cables.
Do you remember when
Internet was still dial-up.
we didn't have
There were
that
dark
up-
times, Tab.
And first of all, we didn't have that upstairs. That was only downstairs on one controlled computer, which also had the phone attached to it.
And then you couldn't make calls. You know how important phone calls used to be
I mean,
back
can you
in the day?
imagine a time? This is really funny because like this is what I was in high school trying to do research papers, and Dad had like all these parental locks and stuff, and of course, you know, I'm like researching some pretty intense stuff.
It's high school.
Yeah, it's high
they
school.
make you
you
research
work.
some stuff.
Yeah, well, they used to. I don't know what they do now. I can't imagine. I can only imagine what
All I
students
can say,
tell
Tab, is
me.
I'm glad we got out when we did.
I've been enjoying. I have to
Well,
say,
college is one thing. I'm talking about high school, like public school. Like school you pay for is always going to be better than public school.
well,
Nope,
it was
vehicle
it
can't
was it
control.
was tough because I was a bit ahead of the times. I was very
She asked too many questions.
I
and they
asked a
didn't-
lot of
and they didn't wanna give her
questions,
the
and I was
answers.
very open with everything and very interested in everything instead of shutting it down because we were not really raised we grew up in a very
They just fired missiles. Missiles.
it's like this game where certain groups you grow up certain ways and these
Different cultures, different values.
yeah this was very much the Christian culture. We did our best and then we came to varying conclusions. Either way it comes down to our love of stories is what truly brings all of us together.
And that's how you use those jets, kids.
You have to escape in this area. But that's really important is that, we use stories to bridge all things. You're showing
going
me
in.
this world. This is a world I've never seen before. This is
We
All
don't
right,
have time
major
to admire the
story.
mirror.
Sorry to cut your story.
No,
off
no,
there,
it's
but
perfect timing,
we are-
isn't it?
we
Perfect
are-
timing. No.
This is the
Okay,
conduit.
hold on. Perfect timing.
This is where we're going into the end
I
zone.
wish I had planned that, but no, that was like perfect timing.
Oh, perfect. See, that's Sovereign. Those other are Dreadnought. I mean, this.
Oh my god, they look like leeches.
Yes, that is a good example. But yeah, those are Dreadnoughts. Those are huge ships next to it, and we're gonna need to make a big decision here, Tab, pretty soon. And yeah, you're not gonna like what I mean. There's some horror going on here. I mean, Sovereign's just coming in.
Oh my gosh.
These are the strongest ships in the fleet.
On this
Turian
planet?
cruiser. Yeah, this is the Citadel, the most heavily guarded area. They've redoubled their defenses on, after we told them what was going on. We escaped and then took this behind them. But I mean,
They
they
didn't listen, obviously. They
actually
didn't
redoubled.
listen.
They actually redoubled the stuff. They didn't know that the conduit though allows them to just show up on the Citadel in the main areas of control. Okay, we got 38 seconds to make it through the goddamn conduit.
It's like you try to tell people that the sky is falling, right?
They didn't listen, and the sky
And
fell
no
and
one
they died.
listens
Whose
to
fault?
you. And they're like, listen, Chicken Little, it ain't happening.
Uh-oh.
And I'm telling you it is.
Uh-oh. 23 seconds to get in the
Bob
portal.
and weave, Chris.
Beef and wop.
Beef and wop.
Things are happening right now. We got 15 seconds.
Just do you, boo. Just do you.
All right, we're through. We just launched in a fucking
We're
ship.
gonna make it.
Going to the Citadel, Tab, and we're going in style.
That's like the best. Oh my god. Beef and wop.
I've created. Now
I want a shirt that says Beef and wop.
that's gonna now be a thing now, isn't it? I have. Oh, it's. Yeah, ship. Boom! Haha, you died.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Tab, you were driving.
Like a glove.
Like a glove. All right, we're on the Citadel.
That's very Ace Ventura too.
Very.
The end of the movie.
Oh, bad things. Oh, I don't like that. Man, they are fast. How did they get all of this here? They were not carrying this with them. Like, the only stuff they have here has got to be from their stuff on Ilos.
Oh
There's
my
no way
gosh.
they carried themselves. Where did those spikes come from? They're all over the damn place.
Oh my god. It like I got the Wiggins. I got all creeped out.
The Wiggins.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
what I
like
call
that one.
so I call
Oh, Saren.
Oh, no. I'll give you a minute. Give me a minute.
Ooh, those are keepers. Those are the ones who open the Citadel for the dark ones, the Reapers. And the Protheans, they survived. A handful of their brightest scientists survived and used the conduit to get to the Citadel to reprogram the Keepers so they don't listen to that signal. So when Sovereign and the rest of the Reapers were called, the Keepers ignored them. So the last Protheans actually saved this cycle. They changed something. They trapped all the Reapers in dark space. See, these are the biggest ships we have. Here's Sovereign. He don't give a beep.
It's like, don't worry, boss. I'll get out of the way.
Don't you think you should slow down? Don't worry, boss. They'll get out of the way. You see Saren inside, like freaking out, and Sovereign's just like, don't worry, Cap, I got this.
Right.
He is now connecting and then going to open
Oh, this
the
is
relay
so
for that.
Weird.
Oh, it
looking,
gets
but
weirder.
Amazing.
I mean, you think he's big
it
now?
looks like
just give it a moment.
It looks like an insect, and it's going to.
You know, when we go talk to the council, we're in that thing.
I don't know why,
That
but
pillar is where we're at.
Wiggins, a term coined in
Do you see
Buffy
the
the
red like
Vampire
electricity?
Slayer by
Why
John.
does it have the red electricity? What? You have something short-circuiting, robot. You need to like figure that out. Oh,
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up. We're going outside.
all right. We're just taking command here, Tab. Oop, bullet. Wasted one. Oh wait, there is no ammo count in this game. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, thumbs up below.
We're going to die.
Nope, we have gravity boots.
Oh.
And now we're going up this.
That
thing
literally
sideways.
happened in that moment. I was not prepared for that.
And she just steps there. You're like, what are you doing?
You're like, no, it's cool.
Oh yeah,
cool.
I got this. Somehow Saren has way more army than he should. I feel like he only had the Geth with him, but there are Krogan here.
Okay, just for a moment. Let me finish this.
All right.
Just pause.
No, just keep talking.
Okay.
It's a long way.
All right. So Wiggins basically describes that moment when you feel like you've got a ghost behind you, that hair raising on the back of the neck and stuff, and you have to the whole like you shake and you can't help yourself, but until you actually release that energy, it's like super creepy. That's exactly the term I'm referring to.
The heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
Right, a more classic term for those of you of our older audience. We like to appease to all audiences.
I had heard this term. Joss Whedon had written it for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which was one of my favorite shows when I was growing up. In high school, Buffy was on. Oh my god, it was like the best.
Oh, he's running at me. Pistol
Get
whip.
him, get him!
Pistol whip.
More power. Something is firing at you.
I know, but this Krogan's still alive. That's a Geth destroyer. Level up. We're just running through the battle. See, that's Sovereign up there.
Oh, look at that amazing.
I mean, just to give you kind of some sense of scale, we'll get closer. It'll get worse as we get closer.
Is that apartments and stuff? Like,
no, this is the Citadel. Like, this is the city.
I'm just saying, like, everyone lives all over the place.
Some of them live here. Worst part is, the more Geth there are around, the more they can jam.
I mean, this is
signal.
incredible. This is what I'm talking about.
I mean, look at these guns. We got guns, people.
We need to
Like,
be
this
working
place
and
has
achieving
so
this.
much security, yet everyone's dead. Why are we the only ones left here?
Because we're specters.
No, it's because we're Commander Goddamn Shepard. And we will shepherd these people to safety. We will try.
Yay! Though
That's
I
a good
walked
tr-
through the
Oh, I put my gun away. That was not the right
something
decision.
Valley of the shadow
Whew.
of death. I shall fear no evil, for the Lord my shepherd
I shall fear
is
no
with
evil,
me.
for I'm the baddest motherfucker. I mean, kind of true here. Hey there, bro.
I don't know how blasphemous that was.
I'm talking about Commander Shepard saying this, not us. All right, activate the guns. Activate the guns. Activate the guns. You can run now. That'd be good if you could run now. Run, run. All right, bypass with Omni Gel. Just slap the gel on it. It hacks it. We're good to go.
Oh my god, what's going on? Something is gonna attack us, like, horribly, isn't it?
Yeah, that.
Oh my god. Ah! Oh, it's like all tentacle-like. Why? Why?
Because reasons, Tab. Because reasons.
I hate reasons. I hate reasons, Chris!
Everybody hates reasons, Tab. That's why we are fighting this war. Activating all turrets to get rid of that ship so that we can...
Can we save before we die?
Nope.
We're gonna die.
We are not gonna die.
You're gonna make it! I have full
You're
confidence
gonna live
in you.
on. You're gonna survive.
Today,
We celebrate our Independence
Day. Ah!
And that's like 3 movies mashed into one. You're welcome,
I don't
audience.
know where we're about right now. It's just like,
3 for 1.
but mostly Independence
Every
Day because it was
G&G
fucking
plays.
bitchin'. Thank you, Bill Pullman. Thank you
That's a Krogan.
for being an incredible president. And also thank you,
Damn you, Krogan.
Will Smith,
Oh, Will Smith. You are so funny. I love you.
for making just, you know, Americanized space fighting so cool. And Jeff Goldblum,
Jeff Goldblum.
forever my hero.
You cannot forget Jeff Goldblum.
Forever my hero.
That is a Geth Juggernaut.
I know what a juggernaut is.
Even though I know it doesn't help, I still move my body. I don't know why. Missile was coming. I'm just like, woo.
You said juggernaut, and I just had like Deadpool
This is a
flashbacks.
juggernaut. Again, pistol.
Pistol whip.
Pistol whip.
Whip.
Whip. You die. You die. I'm running up
By the way,
here.
Seth MacFarlane is my hero.
Oh, I took a miss to the face. That ain't good.
I imagine he would have like the most amazing ever, like Family Guy version
I
of
swear I would
this.
die. If we ever got a chance to record an episode with him, I would die.
Peter would be
I don't even know what
Rex.
game I would play. I don't know what game I would play.
You
with
would have
Seth
Peter in the position of Rex. You would have Lois as Shepard female.
MacFarlane. No.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. And
Yeah,
Quagmire
you
would
can't
be
rope- you, unfortunately, you can't.
Quagmire would be Garrus.
I think Quagmire would be Liara. Like, if I was actually gonna stake it, like, that man will sleep with anything, I'm pretty sure it's Liara.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Is
You
it?
just gotta trust me on that one.
Maybe Quagmire all blue with the like hair thing. He'd have to be a female.
Oh my god, and then in Mass Effect 2,
Oh
spoiler
my
warning,
gosh, you know, so
it's
meta
like
having Quagmire
Stewie
realize he's
would be
hold on.
probably,
Having Quagmire realize he's actually a female, like in that moment, like his giggity would go like through the roof. Okay. So you're saying it? You're saying
when Mass Effect 2, I mean, I could only see Stewie showing up in Mass Effect 2 as Morden Solus.
what?
He's a Solarian.
Oh,
Again, one of the smartest people. He, spoiler warning for some of you at home.
wait. Do we spoil?
I'm,
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
giving,
fine.
I'm giving
It's
him
been
a
forever, right?
I'm giving him a moment.
Okay.
Spoiler warning. Pause for the next like 10 seconds. Morden Solus is the creator of the genophage, essentially, that sterilized the Krogan.
What?
Oh yeah, he's that guy
He sterilized them. Oh,
with the genophage.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
makes it
thing
stillborn.
and then they have the cure.
There is no cure.
But it's
Well, there was a Saren supposedly had a cure. No one actually knows for sure what he had, to be honest.
Oh, we don't?
No, as far as I think we were concerned, I think he was fucking just cloning him.
Oh. Well,
I think he was just cloning him.
I mean,
Like,
it's-
I don't think he actually cured him. I think he just cloned him.
well, in a way, that is a cure.
It's a way of increasing population. The problem is you're not expanding the genetic code.
Right.
So eventually you'll be sleeping with a cousin or a semi-brother or half-brother. Like,
We
weird,
needed to know. No,
weird
no,
shit would
no.
happen. All right, we are heading into the final bout. Saren, USOB, you know what you did.
How dare you walk with those horrible shoes?
How dare you stand where I stood? That's my place.
There's a lot of fire on you, man.
He's coming in hot. Isn't that a fine how do you do?
I will
Ah.
make it
Ah, ah.
Let's end this.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a
With,
few minutes,
Neil
something
Patrick
will have
Harris? Is
full
that-
control
Uh,
of all the
A Million Ways to Die in the West. Anyone who
Again,
hasn't
Seth
seen it, you
MacFarlane,
are
Neil
missing
Patrick
out.
Harris, you did an amazing job. I appreciate everything you do.
You've
I've
been
still
my
gotta
hero
read
since
Tricks
Dookie
Up My
Howser.
Sleeve.
I already loved you
You
anyway,
survived
like
our
growing up, and then you
encounter
became
on
just
Thermite,
like 10
but
times
I've
more
changed
brilliant
since then.
every single
Sovereign
Tony Award,
Up
everything, everything you do, flawless.
You let Sovereign implant you?
All
Are you
this.
insane?
I suppose.
Ew.
Thank you, Shepard.
Implant you? Like
Well, more-
impregnate you?
No, more machines, more tech to
Oh.
replace his quote-unquote humanity.
Well, that could be
As a
for-
Turian, he doesn't exactly have a humanity, but You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
Hesitation.
It sounds like
Planted to strengthen my
they had him
resolution.
probed.
Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will
He's been
find
super
a place for
indoctrinated.
you too.
As a
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
You
The
fool!
relationship is symbiotic, organic and machine intertwined, a union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither.
hold on a second.
That's not how that works,
This
buddy.
isn't Blade, all right?
Yeah, you get the weaknesses of both. You still die to explosions. I'm sure you can get a virus.
Experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign
Saren,
hasn't
you don't
won
understand.
yet. I
We can do it
stop from
together.
control of this station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
That's essentially how this
Can't
conversation
stop it,
starts going.
not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what
Silence,
happened to
Ultron.
Protheans.
I can't hear any more of this nonsense.
We're trying to save his soul, damn it.
Some part of you must
Oh.
still realize that
We're trying to help him. I
Trying.
wasn't sure. I was ready to
I
destroy.
mean, if we do this right, this story changes. I think, yeah, actually it does right here.
Chance
And that is the indoctrination hurting.
There's a place for us.
There's a moment here.
I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
I'm
He
giving it
realizes
background
he
music.
realizes he's screwed now.
it's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Oh. What the hell did I just see?
We basically told him, yeah, you're indoctrinated. You have actually damned us all. And like, dude, I keep telling you, we can beat him, and he finally believed me, but the implants now make him fully indoctrinated, essentially.
He just shot himself in the head, like full
That was
on,
his
like.
final act as a Spectre.
Oh my gosh!
We
wow.
must honor our fallen foe. Frenemy.
Vigil
He thought
said
he was
file
doing
worked.
what was
I've got
best.
control of all systems.
He screwed up royally,
Open the
but
station's
damn it, he
arms.
still tried to do
Maybe the fleet
something.
can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
We're about to make a life-changing decision, a universe-changing decision.
Give me. Oh my gosh! I want that on my wrist.
Council, they're on the Destiny Ascension, and it's about to be blown up. What do?
I thought we already left them in chaos.
It's me,
I'm here,
Joker.
Joker.
You got a friend here.
Distress call, Commander.
You
I'm sitting here in the Arcturus
got
sector with the
friends.
entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension.
yet.
Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd
All right.
sacrifice human lives to save the council? What have they ever done for your kind?
So we've got the entire Alliance fleet standing outside one of the relays, and we're about to open her up. So the question is, do we let them in now and have them save the Destiny Ascension to save the Council? In which case we would lose many human lives. Or do we hold them back, wait until we open the arms so that they can come in and destroy Sovereign?
Or hold back.
Remember, this will change everything. Do you save the Council, or do you let them die?
Hold the humans back. Let the council die.
Let
Hold
the
on,
Council
Joker.
die, she
We're not
says.
sacrificing human lives to save the council. Keep our
She's
ships
the only
back
human
until they can
allowed
get a
to
shot at
ever
Sovereign.
be in this
I hope you know
elite
No, she's
thing.
the first.
Well, I'm saying, like, yeah, they've been total douchebags the whole time. Just by being like, yeah, humans can't even join. And they're like, we want literally, like,
This is, oh, Admiral Hackett. Okay.
literally
Y'all
hundreds of
probably tearing me
thousands of
apart.
humans to die. And they
Yeah.
haven't even, they've just
Well, we're heading
only
in for the
now let
assault.
one human become, no. The council isn't necessary.
Well, they should have listened to us, Tab. We told them shit was coming, they didn't listen.
It's the Alliance. Open a comm channel. This is the Ascension. We're taking heavy damage. Guardian defenses are over. Kinetic barriers are offline.
Commander, they closed the channel.
We have our own goals. Save everyone else and screw you.
Literally the only human, and then you're telling us we need to, like, save all this other stuff. And you guys literally have caused this whole problem. I'm sorry, but when you screw the pooch, you don't get to actually enjoy a victory dinner.
You know, the worst part is, audience, I know what happens. She doesn't. Just fun Easter egg.
Am I
we're gonna
just
plant
so
that.
out of line here? I'm just
No, I
I'm
mean,
just saying, like,
There's pros and cons to everything.
how many humans have they sacrificed
We
already?
have told our BFF Step to go make sure Saren is dead. We have Rex, who likes killing, and we have Garrus, who doesn't like Saren. Like, we sent the perfect people to make sure this man is dead. And you know how they're gonna make sure he's dead?
Check his foot.
Watch. Shoot him again in the head. Rex, I like your thinking. Promotion. You are now commander.
Rex, I'm a fan of your double tap scenario here. Very important.
Rex, I'm glad I saved you on Vermeer. You are...
Now something horrible is happening.
Yep.
Which means he wasn't dead before.
No, he is dead. But the implants. This is, Sovereign.
Assume direct control.
That'll be fun. We'll see that a lot in the second game. But this is the first time it was done. Darkness is happening right now.
Whoa.
This is an you remember the husks? The things on the spikes? This
Yeah.
is essentially an indoctrinated Turian.
Whoa, it like shredded him hard.
Only machine is left, which is what Sovereign took control of.
I am Sovereign. And
Where are
this
you?
station
It like literally burned off his whole flesh.
Oh, he did a thing to me. He overheated my weapons. I don't like you. Somebody finished beating him up. Easy crazy. I don't like it. He jumps. Nope. Grenade.
Ooh, those things are fast.
Yeah, this is the like the bad one though.
Yeah.
The one I don't want to. Nope. Those are
Bob
big.
and weave, Chris.
Weave and
and Bob. Or Wob and Beeve.
Wob and beef. Wob and beef tab. Weave and bob.
Beeve and Bob. Beeve and Wob. It's so hard to say.
And that ship's gone. And this is Sovereign getting angry. He's just lasers. Just straight up one-shotting ships.
Wow.
No.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Admiral Hackett. Oh, you are my friend. Sorry.
I always like that one creature from Star Wars when he was just like all machine.
General Grievous.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, Commander Shepard. Just hold still, damn you. I literally have all the ammo in the world in my gun, yet you still won't go down. Like, bullet sponge really starts losing its meaning after you
Well,
have unlimited bullets.
At least you're hitting him.
Yeah, and he ain't hitting me much. As chaotic as this looks. I actually cannot pay attention. Oh, he overhit my gun. You asshole. Okay, gun ready to go. Come on.
Up to the right. Down to the left.
Just keep
Up
firing. Got him.
Finally.
Oh, he's dead. We're done.
Oh,
it's
burning
done.
through.
And since Sovereign's consciousness was in that, guess what happens?
What? Did we just defeat Sovereign?
He has at least a minor headache. Jazz, do a Johnny's ad.
Yes. Victory.
All right, Joker, bring it home.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Make it count.
Hit it with everything we got.
Boom, boom, bitches. Look at him, all righteous and amazing.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
Hard on his flank. Ooh, looks like kind of a clock thing. Coming down, slamming it.
Solid
It's like,
hit. And that's the end of Sovereign.
boom!
We have killed a
Yes!
Reaper. Wait, something is amiss.
What? Why do you build me up only to leave me down?
Go!
Who's gonna pay for that?
I mean, the
Not the
cleanup is going
council.
to be amazing.
We have one.
Wow, look at that.
The problem is, that shit is dangerous. I am not exaggerating. Every piece of Sovereign always emits the indoctrination signal. We're dead or alive. It sucks. It sucks. But we don't know that yet. But the story makes a hell of a lot more sense when you actually do know.
It's a good thing that, you know.
Ah, Rex, Garrus! Good thing you were wearing the orange, otherwise we never would have found you. Neon would color on you.
But he's like right next to it.
Well, it takes a while. It takes years for the indoctrination to fully take hold, per se, or months.
What?
Not like, if you only have short contact
This
with
is
it.
blowing my mind. Are you telling me that these guys are going to turn on their commander?
No,
Oh.
they don't. Because again, short time frame. God, I love his eyepiece.
Is he going to be all like crazy?
No.
Okay.
So far, they think we're dead. The other two haven't seen us.
Something is happening.
Of course, something's
Where's
happening.
Shepard?
We gotta strike a heroic pose. We will have the admiration of many races. We have our own people who are admired. We have Rex, who's gonna become the leader of his people, who's gonna admire us. We got Garrus, who's just overall badass. He admires us.
Wow.
And for the
So
first
much
time,
admiration.
We smile.
What the? No, don't do that, Shepard. You're too awesome.
Hey, we get one smile per game. I'm taking it. We just killed we just killed a
Wow.
Reaper. We got a Medal of Honor
We
tab.
got your message, Ambassador.
Woo! High
What's all
five.
this about?
No need to get worked up, Captain. I'd like to end this meeting with all my
I'm gonna
teeth
work
still
the
in
F
place.
up out of all
Udina,
this.
I might knock out the rest of your goddamn teeth.
If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
That's
Dead.
I
right.
understand, Captain.
Dead!
You did what you had to do.
Dead!
You're here. We need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It was the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. Their losses have made the Alliance stronger.
Udina,
They
I don't
can't
like
rebuild
you.
without us. We need to
I do
take the
not
lead
like
in
you
forming a new council.
All.
One with a human chairman
Diplomats
at
are
its
hard
head.
to enjoy.
This wasn't some plan for the Alliance to seize power. Forcing the other races to accept our leadership is going to cause problems.
The other species are scared. They've never faced anything like this before.
Be
They
harsher
don't
to
know
him.
what to do. They
I am
want
being
us
harsher
to
to
step
him.
forward.
Okay.
I'm telling
They
him he's
believe in us because of
wrong.
you, Shepard. You saved the galaxy from Sovereign. You're a symbol of everything good about humanity.
Does
Our
this mean
courage,
everyone will listen to
our
me moving
strength.
forward?
No.
The Ambassador's right. The other races look up to us now. They won't just accept our leadership. They'll welcome it.
Well, if Captain Anderson says it, I believe him.
Everything you've done, Commander, the Alliance will want to
Udina,
know
you're talking
who you
again.
think our council chairman should be.
Should be Captain Anderson.
We're about to go to war. We need someone with military experience. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Captain
You make a
Anderson, you
good
get a
case.
spot on the council.
Captain, are you
The
ready
people
for
we let
this?
die, Captain Anderson's going to
I
lead
don't know
that
if
in the
any of
next
us are
game.
ready for
Yeah.
this, but I'll do what I can.
Good.
So what happens now?
The real work begins. Don't you
The
know?
Reapers are still out there. They're
Oh,
coming.
the Reapers.
And I'm gonna find some way to stop
Cool
them.
name.
Whew. I love it. Actually, it's like my favorite name. Big fan of that whole concept.
Shepard's right. We're headed for war with the Reapers. If we lose, it's the end of all life as we know it.
That's true.
We have to show the rest of the galaxy what it takes to
See,
survive.
you'd feel by this point they would just start just
With the
redoubling their
support
efforts to
of
build a
races,
military, an
we
army.
can win this battle. With them behind us, we can stand against the Reapers' return and drive them back into dark space.
Hell yeah.
We have succeeded.
Epic.
We have saved the galaxy
Epic moment.
one time so far.
Super slow close up. Fade out.
Fade to black. There we go. With Joker at the helm.
Onward.
With all of our friends intact.
Actually, we did a pretty good job. We only lost one.
Yes. Ashley Williams.
All right. Casey Hudson. Lead designer Preston Wadavon.
Music's pretty good here.
Wow. Great game. So, we are finally feeling the end of Mass Effect, the first game.
It's like we thought it would take forever, but seems like it's gone by fairly quickly.
Well, we've had some time to really, reflect on it.
Again, every choice counts in here, Tab.
That's right. That's right. Really incredible job. To everyone who worked on this, well done.
I mean, I think in this series, I kind of want to say it's in the top list for like the most recorded dialogues. I mean, because you can see like there's a Paragon, a Neutral, and a Renegade option.
It's
and
very
then on top
straightforward,
of a bunch
though.
of side extra stuff.
It's like when you're going through it, it's so straightforward. Like you just really have, some great options. And I love the idea that all the decisions we made are going to carry over.
That's like everyone
to
who
the
lived and
next
everyone who died.
Season. Amazing. Amazing. I love
like,
it.
we literally controlled life and death.
I mean, we saved that horrible, alien sort of beast-like monster thing.
The
Because,
Rachni.
Yes. We saved that, which Rex would have, lost everything over.
Why?
Well, his people had been destroyed by those.
No, they hadn't.
Well, I thought you
They had a
said
jolly good time destroying them. Okay, so
that.
okay.
No, Rex destroyed
Okay,
them.
so okay, no, wait. No, let me tell you.
Oh.
Okay, so essentially what happened. So this is the Rachni War. So it was just the Turians, the Solarians, and the Asari that were in the war, and they were losing bad to the Rachni. And so what the Solarians decided was, well, let's bring in the Krogan, which were a primitive, like basically giving cavemen laser weapons is essentially what happened. And then after that, they nuked each other. The Krogan nuked each other, destroyed their homeworld essentially. And then, I mean, they breed like rabbits, so like they reproduce at an alarming rate. So the Solarians came up with the genophage to basically neuter them to an extent. Like basically, I can't remember what the numbers are, but it's ridiculous. 1 in like 1,000 like are born.
But if they breed like crabs, which is what they kind of remind me of.
But they're mammals, not where they lay eggs.
But there aren't many mammals that
Are there
actually
mammals?
like.
I actually don't know if they are mammals. I would assume they're mammals.
I mean, like maybe
Someone in the comments below, let me know,
context
because that's actually probably
of
something I should
things,
know.
Like, but to be honest, like that, when you're looking at it, I would say that like they are more like crabs.
Bits and pieces.
Like,
but,
I mean, they could
but
literally.
they give live birth, so they're doing 1 or 2. Like they're doing 1 per
But
round.
in
that
what
they're doing.
time frame though?
I don't know, a few months.
Ooh.
Literally like 2 to 3 months.
And they're extremely fertile. Ooh.
Well, I mean that's the thing is like it doesn't exactly work that way anymore with them. So that's the thing is like their whole thing is gone.
I mean, it's a terrible concept.
I mean,
would
they're
never ever condone
what
that
was
kind
it?
of genocide.
It was
But if
old.
you were going to reduce a race in that suggestion, I would never ever agree to. Oh my gosh.
Well, you don't get to agree to it. They literally pumped it into their atmosphere, so they didn't have a choice. Because,
so horrible.
Well, it's because after the Krogan defeated the Rachni, they wanted more war, so they started turning against the Asari, the Solarians, and the Turians, and they couldn't stand up to the army that the Krogan had. Not at all.
I mean,
And so they had to do something, otherwise they were completely doomed. The Krogan would have overrun everything and become the second Rachni, essentially.
What a crazy scenario. I mean,
Oh, I know, right?
I can't even imagine
It's like
being in that
they
situation.
knew, the Solarians and everyone knew that the Krogan had a battle fortitude to them, but I mean it was essentially giving laser weapons to cavemen. It changed how they evolved and changed.
Oh yeah.
And because of that, they got too much tech in too little time, and it wasn't good for them.
Without really developing this
They couldn't
societal
handle that.
functions.
Yep.
Right.
They blew each other up, and their planet became virtually uninhabitable. They literally nuked it all.
Great music at the end. Loving it.
It's fairly atmospheric music throughout most of the game.
Wow.
Yeah, so it'll be fun when we get to 2. to Mass Effect 2, and you get to see just what happens.
Oh, I'm
New
actually really
things.
excited. Yeah.
Because again, all choices we made transfer. And I worked really hard to make sure I kept Rex alive. Because
Shout out to the designers. You're the unsung heroes.
everyone behind the scenes. I work behind the scenes a lot on productions, at least stuff I've done back in the past, and we don't really ever get them up enough
I'm
credit.
just saying I'm a designer and I really appreciate your work. Everyone. Amazing.
Let's see, Mass Effect 2. I'm not sure quite when we'll be starting that up, but you can be sure that we'll be transferring our data over.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that when I originally
Yeah.
played through the game, like I always had issues transferring my save file from the first to the second game as far as how the character looked. All the choices transfer and all that, but the way the character looks didn't. So I had to kind of rebuild the character a bit, but it kept all my choices.
Wait, is that the whole like where the person has all the scars? Or
No. So the customization system for the character in the first game doesn't match up exactly with the second game. There's incompatibilities, just like Sims 3 to Sims 4.
Oh, okay.
So certain mods will work in Sims 3, but not in Sims 4. You know, kind of
Right.
thing.
Oh, I'm so discovering all of that.
Again,
It's terrible.
just a couple of different systems, and so like my original character didn't transfer, but maybe the one we created will, because it was pretty close to the original. We just changed hair color.
Oh.
Changed hair color, some eyes, and a few other things.
I'm so excited. It's going to be great. I mean, we can't thank you all enough for joining us.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
hope that
really,
you've enjoyed the trip with us.
Yeah, you guys really make it possible. And again, this is just something fun for us to do. Like, we want to do this and we want to share it with you guys. And we are so grateful. Everyone who is here watching, thank you. And we just want to give a big shout out to all of our supporters and to those who have given us amazing encouragement this whole time. Thank you so much. And also, you know, a big thank you to you. It's really fun to do this. I love this story. I'm excited
And
for
this show is
Mass
supported
Effect 2.
by
It's
viewers
great.
like you. I mean, it sounded like such a cheesy line back in the 90s, but I mean, really. You
No,
know.
it actually
I mean, we have fun
matters,
just doing the
yeah.
show, but it's like it's nice to have your guys' support and just have you here with us. It's nice to go through this stuff, have an audience, because it's like, again, you got someone who's never seen this stuff before. It sounds crazy in your head when you, as a gamer, you think it's like, you haven't seen this. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You know, and it's just always great to share these kind of stories with people who would otherwise never see them.
I mean, when you want so badly to see the story, but you're so inept, not very good. I just, it's great. Ooh, oh.
Yep, we're at the end.
Oh my God, we made it!
Yep,
we made it!
have finished.
Oh my gosh! Wow, what a journey!
Yep,
Oh, I love it.
It's all done for now. But
All right.
we will see you guys next time in Mass Effect 2.
Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.
See you next time, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, visit gamer.gamer.com and support us through Patreon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.